before starting to lose fatigue.
Mm.
Generally, what people do is they run at 2 lower, which takes a lot less fatigue.
Ah. Okay, then I'd be running at that right now. Mm.
So
You would be
because
outpacing everyone.
you would be outpacing everyone because I think the movement speed that's being upheld right now is 6.
Mm.
And if you start outpacing us, I'm going to start outpacing them too.
Yeah, then I'm just keeping up with everyone else.
Okay.
Mm.
Looks very intent on smacking the shit out of you guys.
It is, I know which one that is, but it's like all little tiny for me and not showing the picture.
Yeah, you need to double click it.
Double click the thing.
That's new.
Lady Mercy.
Yep.
Is the name ironic?
It might be. Why don't you stop and find out?
And beg for it.
And maybe, just maybe,
As
you'll
we're
get your
running
wish.
away, when there will be a chance, assuming we don't get to combat before that, because I'm guessing as we are in the city that's in chaos, and I
yeah.
don't know where, in which like section district will be are, but when there will be a chance, I will try to spot or just find a short bow for myself. I don't know how possible it will be.
You'll probably rob some passerbys and steal it.
Are we running towards or away from the scar in the sky?
Up to you guys. As you guys are kind of still following this, the scar in the sky would be all the way there, but very far away.
Okay.
Because I just don't want to be running towards it.
Mm.
You're kind of half running away from it.
Yeah, we're running parallel, if not away from it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am fine with this.
In the very far corner, like in the very far distance, you see walls. To the left and the right of the group, it's utter chaos. Eventually, as people see you kind of run unhindered, more and more people start deciding, hey, you know what, let's run there as well. And they hop down. In this massive amount of just groupthink, you hear this strange cracking of bone, as occasionally people just land wrongly when they hop down. And there's a couple of people that are just screaming in pain as their bones break when they land wrongly. Very quickly after that, people decide to actually just take the steps. To your right, there are a couple of steps that you can walk up or run up. However, as you look upwards, there's a lot of people. And I mean a lot. You actually see, as you look up, in this chaos and in this stress, in this tension, you see a lot of people. If someone falls, they're basically done for. You're immediately overrun. Groupthink, motherfuckers. Terrifying thing.
Yeah,
So-
like
Okay. Do we know anything? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I speed up a tiny bit to get to the front of the group.
Okay.
If I wasn't already.
Do you know anything?
Question: if we keep on heading down this way, do we see a wall in front of us?
Yes, there seems to be very far ahead. There seems to be the city gates with a very large grate over the river. That's kind of
How tall are the walls?
walls are fucking massive, like hundreds of feet tall.
Oh.
Right. Can we lose the guards and the lady in the streets?
I don't know. Can you?
Um,
You can attempt it.
Isn't there like a mass of people in the canal now?
Yes, there's a lot of people in the canal. Just there's people that are running, but where they're holding her up, they're also holding you up.
That makes sense.
Oh.
So you're pushing people to the side and worming your way through, as behind you the woman is doing the exact same. She seems to be keeping pace with you, but it isn't catching up.
Hmm.
Alright, since we have a head start, let's keep going until we see some stairs or some other way up. And
That isn't crowded with people.
Yeah, because I'm being carried, I am on the back of Aiden, so I guess I'm slightly higher.
Yep.
So I have like a good vantage point. So I just like start like
Oh,
I'm
how
being an
tall is Aiden?
observation point, and I just try to look a point in which we could just go through. Not find a weak spot, but find a point when we can. Okay, this is the moment we go in, we push through like with relative ease, and then we lose our.
Okay, gotcha. Give me a search.
Copy that. And modifiers none, I guess.
If you have, do you have points in search?
Yes, of course I do.
Then you should be fine. Then there's no modifier.
Boom!
First roll,
kicked butt.
bitches.
Second.
Oh, no, second roll, bitches.
But still,
Anyway,
holy shit! And I guess that's an open roll.
that's an open roll. What you do on an open roll
Yeah,
is you
yeah.
roll.
D100 plus 180 this case.
Yes. Very good.
Complaining.
You definitely actually find it's on the opposite side of the canal, but there is a space that is completely empty. That's currently completely empty, and it's ahead of you. And it's there's a couple of people that are now moving towards it, but you think if you're fast, somehow be able to cross the canal, you should be able to reach to go over that before to go up it before people start swarming it.
Crossing the canal. How much coal would it require to create a bridge?
How much cold? It depends. I would say it would require around 20 intensities. 15 to
Okay.
20 intensities.
Is
Depending
it
on how strong
is
you
it
want to
deep
make the
enough
bridge.
to wade through?
As far as you can see, give me a notice for that.
May I also attempt that? Because the first thing I
Yep.
do after research is
Yeah.
looking that I just pat my brother and just say, "There, this is the place. Book it." And like say to my 4 new companions, new friends, this way. And yeah, I will also attempt at noticing.
Akumu, you are too busy getting the fuck away to really notice how deep it is. Donald, you get a pretty decent idea. You feel you might be able to wade through it. It's, however, going to keep you guys up. Akiko, it seems to be about 6 foot deep.
Yeah, pretty much the same as Donald.
Yeah.
It's 6 feet deep.
Yep.
I say the other, to
6
the others.
feet, motherfucker. Alright,
I think Sayer gets the
alright, so I take it
gets
we
the best roll.
Yes, I suppose it is. Anyhow.
I take it we've all noticed that the bridge by now,
Mm.
No,
or was she the only one that noticed it?
She was the only one. She's not pointed it out. She's not. There's no bridge. Like you'll have to get over the canal and then go up that staircase. That's there. That's relatively empty that you would be able to get up on.
Yeah, I pointed out things that I could point out.
Yeah.
So, is there any way of getting across the canal? Like, is there any small?
There would be ahead of you guys. It grows slightly narrower every time there's a bridge. So it would be easier to cross there. However, what it would mean is you'd pass and then you'd have to run back for that empty staircase.
Would I be able, as I said with the bridge, would I be able to make like small holdings like ice on the so that you can jump between?
Definitely.
So-
How many intensities do you want to make these little hopping plates?
Essentially, just 10 with like very small,
Okay.
or
Okay.
maybe, yeah. Essentially, is 3 intensities okay?
Think about it this way: in electricity standards, 3 intensities would be like a shock, like an electric shock. 3 intensities of snow or ice would be like a snowball ish.
Okay.
Like a snowball sized ice cube.
Mm.
Whether it'll hold you guys, now that's up to you.
That
Depends on how much.
Yeah, that's the trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it depends on how many intensities you want to make each hold. And depends on how difficult you want to make each jump from holding to holding, basically.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can just roll the highest. I just roll it and see what I get.
Okay.
There it is. Let's see. Prediction.
How wide is this?
Seems to be
Yeah.
about 20 feet.
So this from one end to another is like 20 feet?
It's 20, 25 feet, yeah.
Oh, I'm not jumping that.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to make a projection check?
Yes. First,
Okay.
what you do every time you make a... What you do is, when you use a psychic ability, you roll your potential first.
Potential first, okay.
Yes. Now, it depends. Do you want to just make a single thing? Or do you want to make multiple steps? Because if you want to make multiple steps, you're going to have to split up your potential to multiple create ice. If you want to
I'll
make a
make-
singular one, you can make it a singular one.
I'll make two. I make 2 steps essentially. See how big they are total.
Okay.
So I'll make.
So split up your potential. Basically divide it. Like you can say, okay, I'm going to use plus 30 on one, and I'm going to use plus 70 on the other if your potential is 100.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm 50-50 essentially.
Gotcha. So
Potential.
create cold.
Specific power. There, 1 and 2.
Cool.
Okay. So how much does
And-
that make?
100, 115, 100. Both are 5 intensities.
Okay. You make, as everyone is looking, basically just ahead of the thing, give me a projection to see how well you place it. Give me 2, actually. 1 for both. Nice. They're very close. They're actually relatively well together. And there's these small little slabs of ice that are now in the water.
I glance behind me.
She's still there. She's following you guys.
Then not after her. Like,
You
Did
see,
one
you
of
see
you guys
Sa-
do that?
You see Sire hold his hand out while his other hand is on his head, like it's like he's have a really severe.
I shrug and go
headache.
for the ice.
Sir, yes, sir.
Nicely
Acrobatics.
done, red cloaked man.
Akumu, give me a jump.
Is jump a jump or is it acrobatics?
It's a jump.
It's an
It
athletic
is jump, jump.
secondary
Well,
abilities,
that
and
sucks.
it is.
That
There's
sucks.
a jump skill.
Oh dear.
Because
I
I get
know.
minus 30 to that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you
the
an
rest guy.
acrobatic warrior?
No, he's a
I
martial
have
artist.
acrobatics. I don't have jump yet.
Oh.
So, Akumu, how heavy are you?
I am about 260 pounds.
Okay. So everyone sees Akumu hop onto this icy platform and stands there for a moment, and like a Looney Tune, he just sinks to the bottom on top of the platform.
Yeah, I'm not stepping on that shit.
Shall I
Yeah.
give you a swim roll now?
Yes, please do.
Mm.
Mine's 25 because same active in the same turn.
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
So, Akumu, you're just kind of sitting, like, on this icy platform. Your weight is pushing it down. You're underwater, and you're like a child right now that's never really learned how to swim, and it's just kind of looking around underwater, not really knowing what the fuck's going on. Then you
Wait,
think,
How deep did you say it is?
It's 6 feet.
My head is above the water.
Okay, so your head is just about above the water, and you see your arms are just kind of flailing about lightly, just kind of like, oh my god, I'm falling, I'm sinking, oh no, wait, I'm fine.
I start walking towards the other shore.
Okay, so he starts very slowly walking to the other side. Like this, like water slows you down immensely. So you're actually like really slow.
Can I like start punching the water?
What are you gonna do? Punch it and make it like a part the water?
I mean, you could attempt to be like Moses and split the water with your fists, but that's gonna be nigh impossible.
Okay.
What is that?
I mean, you can attempt it. You can definitely attempt it. It's gonna be difficult though.
Okay, I will attempt.
Give me an attack roll.
What is Thaddeus doing during this?
Thaddeus is just staring, just completely taken aback by this situation, and just blinks a couple of times before he realizes, and he's waiting for you guys, whether you guys are deciding to wade over, or whether you guys whether you guys are deciding to wade over, or whether you guys are deciding to
wait, I hit block. What? Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
my
you're
bad.
blocking, buddy. Also, why is your
Block for
block
what?
just plus 25? That doesn't sound right.
There we go.
Oh, you're a dodger, that's why. Okay.
Yes.
So you go to punch the water, and while your fist just goes through, it goes through. So while it's creating waves, it's not really creating the kind of waves that you want it to make.
He's playing in the water. Oh, how adorable.
After I see it doesn't work, I just continue on.
Can I make a search check to find a way across the river that's probably good for Thaddeus?
He's already said that up ahead, we would have to pretty much go around. So we'd pretty much would have to freehand.
Yeah, but our Curtis doesn't know that. I think Akiko is the only one who knows it.
Oh, yeah.
So I make a
Let
check.
Let me do that as well.
What are you trying to find?
Just
A way to cross.
a way to cross the river.
Currently those ice slabs seem to be no. As I said before, like further ahead is there every time there's a bridge, the space between the two sides narrow to about what seems to be 10 to 15 feet. So it would be easier to cross there, but there's no real easy way to cross specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I assume that the first time Martin said that, he said that to everyone, so that's why I didn't told specifically as a character.
Okay, that's that. I thought that was he told everyone. I thought he did, but
Alright.
wasn't sure.
Yep.
No, he told us as players, us as characters didn't know about it.
Nope.
So
As
I am-
characters, you guys, like, the only one who truly made note of it at the time is Akiko. But now Donald and Aiden, both of you, notice it as well.
So about how far across did I make it before I sunk?
You managed to make it across about... what was your jump roll? You managed to make it across about 10 feet.
That's not bad. That's about halfway, isn't it?
It's close to halfway, yeah.
A question: if I use telekinesis with a flight value of 4 or 6, can I just lift somebody over the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll go with a movement speed of 4 to 6, but basically in a single turn you'd be able to bring a person across.
Mm.
And by this point, I point out the bridge to Thaddeus.
Okay. So Thaddeus will go over, will just basically abduct Donald and rush over to that bridge.
Didn't he abduct me already?
He did.
I
So,
have
yeah,
a feeling Thaddeus is gonna like have a change of heart and just like make a different turn and disappear into the city with Donald.
Starts drowning Donald in the water.
Oh god. Mm.
That took an unexpected turn.
Unexpected
I
turn.
can make a swim check, but my swim is terrible.
Good.
Mm.
I mean, currently you're moving across the water with like a movement speed of 2. So it's going rather slow.
Mm.
I think it's like
I-
-8 to your movement speed if you're not swimming.
Then I will try another swim.
Mm.
Would this be a different round, or is there a hefty cost?
Hold up. It's not yet. Other people still get their actions, technically.
Okay, just making
So-
sure.
Donald is being abducted. There's still Akiko, Aiden, and Sayer who still still get to do something.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Julius isn't in my player list.
No, I just accidentally clicked away from the thing and I'm trying to get back in.
Yeah, currently Akiko is on the back of her brother, so
Essentially, I'm just gonna try this. Probably gonna go horrible. I'm just gonna try and use organic to lift you out of the water and over to the side. So yeah, just the regular roll.
So, just a single person.
Yeah, just the guy in the water who looks like he might be drowning if he weren't the fact that he reaches the bottom.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's fine.
Yeah, I use in order to not completely fuck up, I use a key point, not key point, and a psych
Psych point?
PP to
Yep.
get my potential to 120. So
PP.
PP, yeah. So potential first and
Potential first, projection second.
yeah, 157, which is enough.
So he's picking me up.
Yeah, you just suddenly float out of the water.
I
and
start
just-
flailing.
Hold up,
Just
hold up.
throw-
Before you do that, because there's a save to it if he doesn't want it to be a thing. And
Yeah.
technically, what you would need to do, as I
Actually-
find the organic telekinesis.
if-
I would almost say I don't want it to be a thing, as I have no idea what's going on.
if he wants
All I
it,
know
actually
is
gets strong.
something's trying to tug me, and I don't like that.
If he doesn't want it, it actually gets stronger due to one of my powers. Then it's an offensive ability. But yeah, you can still.
Which page is organic telekinesis?
201.
Bitch.
It's a PAR of 120 or 140, depends on how we want to roll it.
There we go. Organic psychokinesis. Do you have a first level psychokinesis ability?
I have organic psychokinesis, yes.
Keep in mind, organic psychokinesis is a level 2.
Yeah, I have
ability.
level 1. I have, what's the name again? I have minor psychokinesis.
Bitchin'. Okay, you're fine. Now, organic psychokinesis. Do you want to... Because currently, what it would be, if you're using something like this on an opponent, it would be you roll your projection, and they get to dodge or block if they have... they get to block if they have something like aura extension. Or if not, they will have to dodge. Now, because doing something like organic psychokinesis is specifically a mental thing, it's invisible to the naked eye unless someone has see the supernatural or something akin to that. So,
I do.
Yeah, but are you looking this way?
So the thing is, if you, Akumu, don't want it, you can say, okay, I will roll my dodge.
But
Considering
you're in water.
in the water, you're in the water,
And
that's
not
going
knowing
to,
it's happening.
And, well, you will.